What's up guys, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Arsenal career mode. As you can see, starting off today's episode, we have an away game to Manchester United, who are currently sitting on the same amount of points as us but third place in the table. I believe we also do have two other major games in this episode. As you can see, our next game in the league after Manchester United is Manchester City, and then we also have a home game against Liverpool. Now this is a very tough run-in, and if we can get at least 4 points out of this, I think this will be a good start to prove that we can get top 4 this season. But if we do come out of this with less, I think it's not the end of the world, as we've been playing well against the smaller teams, but if we struggle against the bigger teams, maybe it's just not our season this season. I'll quickly run you through the league standings at the moment. Obviously you have Tottenham, who are first, who have won every single game. Us, who are second. If we can get something against United, it'll put us clear of them. And as you can see, the bottom 3 teams in this league at the moment are Leeds, Southampton and Fulham. I'll also show you the current top goal scorers, which we have João Felix at 7 in 6 for us, which is more than a good enough start of him. Son, who's second, and Fernandes and Cavani, who are 3rd and 4th respectively. And obviously they'll be playing against us in this game. Top assisters is surprisingly Aubameyang. You'd think him and João Felix would like to switch around their stats, and you've also got Hulk there for Burnley. That's a very surprising one. But as we move on here, obviously we've got our main starting 11 all fit, no serious injuries. If we just jump straight into this Manchester United game and see how we get on. Now if we have a look at their lineup, they've got David De Gea in goal, Ricardo Pereira at right back, Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire at centre back, with Alex Telles as the left back, Pogba, Van der Beek and Daniel James as the right mid, Rashford out wide, with Bruno Fernandes and Cavani also in the starting lineup, which, as I said earlier, they are 3rd and 4th in the goal scoring charts. As the game kicks off here, obviously Man United takes scent, and hopefully we can get a nice early goal just to ease the team into this. I think Aubameyang's been struggling to score recently, so hopefully he can get a goal. A nice bit of play as we start, but they win the ball back. I think worst off, I'll be happy with the result away to Manchester United, and they do have a chance there. I think that's a great save there by Leno. And they've already had 2 chances in the opening 10 minutes. Maybe our lineup is a bit too attacking for being away at Old Trafford. If we do lose this game against the Man United team that are in great form, I mean, it would be very disappointing, but as long as we can pick up some points against Manchester City and Liverpool, I think this would be the result that, especially because we're away, it's the one that I'll be more expecting. Obviously Liverpool at home, even though we're at home, it's still a very tough game. But 20 minutes in now, we still haven't had a shot. Man United have had most of the ball, but here we are on the attack. Can Zaha create anything to Aubameyang? And no, that one just gets cleared up by De Gea, but we win the ball back quickly. Seems to be playing a very good pressing game. Ball goes out for a goal kick. As we move on here, United slowly building up. Picked up the pace there. But a nice bit of defending by us. Can we manage to get a chance? And there's Pepe out wide, and he just loses it. Is that for a corner? It is. Puts the ball in. And is that out for another one? No, it's out for a goal kick. Aubameyang just lets the ball go out. As we're coming up to half time now, if we can go in at 0-0. But they do have a chance, and Leno just picks up the ball. Can we get rid? We don't want to be conceding this late on in the half. We've got a chance here. Can Zaha pull anything out? No, he can't. We have another late chance here. João Felix, can he see Pepe out wide? He couldn't quite get it to him, and this should be the half now. The ref should just call it. There shouldn't be another attack. And that is half time at 0-0. As you can see, we haven't had a shot. The possession's been basically the same. One of these teams, obviously no team wants to lose this, but I mean, one team's going to have to go try and win it, which will obviously allow space for the other team to come in. Pepe now has a chance to start to better in. Nice bit of slow build-up play. Nice offside for Aubameyang. Got another chance here. And Aubameyang just messes up the pass. I'd like to see João Felix score. Obviously, I think he's on like a 6 or 7 game scoring run for us at the moment. If he can continue that, that would be wonderful. But I mean, this game looks like it's got 0-0 written all over it, which a draw away to Manchester United, as I said, isn't the end of the world. But considering the form that we've been in so far this season, I would have thought they would have at least got a goal. We've been scoring goals freely. Aubameyang's obviously been struggling for goals. I'd like to see him get on the score sheet, and there it is. Nice goal, lovely goal from Wilfried Zaha to put us 1-0 up. If we can just hold this down, this will be a massive win in terms of finishing the top 4 this season and keeping pace with Spurs. Obviously, they are points clear of us at the moment. I think they're 4 points clear. And I can imagine, I'm not sure who they've got, but we'll have a look after this game to see whether they won their game as well. United have a chance. There's a great save there by Leno, but it comes off the defender and out for a corner. They've got another chance here. I feel like we're just going to be pegged back for the last 10 minutes as United try and get this equaliser. As we do, nice bit of defending, but they keep the play going. Great defending there. But that Alaba, he's been a great centre-back for us, and considering how cheap we got him, 35 million from Bayern Munich, he seems like a bargain. Here's Aubameyang. Can we get another goal just to end this game? No, and now that we've pushed up, they seem to be able to get us on the counter, and this could be 1-1, and it is indeed. United score late on, Edison Cavani. Exactly the same as what Brighton did to us. I mean, if we was 1-0 down and the game was finished 1-1, we'd have taken it, but considering that we was winning the game, that is not the result we've been after. But there you have it, 1-1, Cavani and Zaha. As you can see there, Spurs did win 3-0, so they've extended their lead over us. We also have a Europa League game in the middle of all this, as we'll skip training day and get straight into this Europa League game. We will obviously be playing our second team, as they've been doing well in this competition so far. And let's get straight into this. Obviously we've got our normal backup lineup. There has been no injuries, so no changes from the last game. So hopefully we can get a nice routine win. We are the home team. Our second team should be good enough to beat this team as well. Hopefully we can get a nice early goal, keeping Ketia scoring. I think he scored in the last 2 games that he's played in. I think William also might have done that as well, obviously scored against Aston Villa. Nelson obviously got a double.
Possession and patience, the watchwords. Nelson. Really nice ball.
Play out wide to Martinelli.
Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
Effortless cross, but high pressure at the start.
Advantage, Arsenal. It has to be.
Can we get the rebound in? No, we can't. Let's see, the next game after this is the away game to Manchester City, which is a huge game. Considering we dropped points to United, can't really be dropping any more points to City.
Joe Willock. Ketia.
And we've just a nice little bit of passing on the edge of the box.
An attack full of promise.
We've got a chance there, and there it is, and Ketia 1-0. As I said, this should be a routine victory.
Back underway, Arsenal with the lead.
They do ever have Aguero up top. I doubt that's Sergio, but if it was, Sure, he'll be looking to score against us.
And for that chance to level the game.
As William brings it up forward now, play inside. Got a chance here for Martinelli. Can he do anything? No, he just lets it go. Obviously, this is just more of a confidence builder for the young lads.
Didn't quite go to plan.
We'd still be expecting to win it. I think that would make it 2 from 2 in the Europa League if we did.
Well, nicely cut out.
As we're coming up to half time at 1-0.
Gherkins.
Can they get a late equaliser? Obviously they haven't had a shot. There it is, half time, and Ketia with a goal.
And so the second half is underway in this Europa League group stage confrontation.
I'd expect the team to at least go and get 1 or 2 more. Definitely a very winnable game even for our second string players. They've got a chance here, and it's a great save by Leno. And the ball just goes over for a goal kick.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh so close.
I'd like to get 1 more goal just to seal this game off.
And the cross is very much on. And now William.
Obviously the clean sheet is also important. Give the defenders some confidence.
Nelson.
Have we got another chance here? We don't. Nelson just loses out. Well, that might have been Willock actually. As they look to counter us, and they've got a chance, and they actually do make it 1-1. Not a good start for the second team. Let's see if we can make them push forward. With draw this, it looks like it could be the episode of draws. Although we do have another chance here. Can Ketia find a finish? And he can't. It's 20 minutes left of this game. It's not a must-win game. It's obviously only the second game of the group, but we'd like to win it to keep their confidence up.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Lior Rafailov.
We do actually have a chance here. Can we get a nice bit of defending? They seem to want the win just as much as we do.
Lior Rafailov. Buta with it.
The ball goes out here. We'll go ultra attacking for the final 10 minutes just to see if we can get the goal.
No luck keeping possession. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement?
See, this is not the game that we're too worried about. We did beat Braga. And they're obviously probably the second favourites in the group. Nice to get a winner. Can Ketia get it? And he can indeed in the 91st minute. Edin Ketia gets his second goal of the game, and that should seal the deal for us. We just obviously go defensive on the rest line already. It's a good but lucky win for us there. We were at home to Antwerp, but we shouldn't have let it that late. A nice 2-1 win. Now obviously, as you can see there, City obviously won their game when we drew to go above us. And Liverpool right there next to us as well. Bearing in mind these are our next game, and Spurs did win their game as well. So really can't afford to be dropping any more points against City. I think we'll just go with the same lineup as we did against Manchester United. City obviously very good in attack, but their weak spot is their defence. I think that is the lineup that we're just going to go with. As we move on here, let's jump straight in. We'll have a see what their lineup is. Obviously Ederson, Walker, Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Grimaldo, Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Vardy and Sterling. I mean, I'd love to win this game, but yet again another hard away game. Although we're obviously unbeaten and in good form. It wouldn't surprise me if City do come out gunning for us now. I really do need Aubameyang to get a goal. João Felix has been in form. Pepe hasn't really done much. Zaha obviously got the goal in the last game.
They couldn't keep possession.
So get a nice bit of defending there. Can we break on the counter? Pepe cutting in. Can Aubameyang just run with it?
Felix.
Here's a chance. Felix couldn't quite get the ball to Aubameyang, or he would have been through.
De Bruyne. Vardy.
See, they can easily pick us apart with the passing talent that City have. Good bit of defending there by Tierney, forcing them back out wide.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper.
Good bit of defending there. Now can we break? We've got the ball there with João Felix, plays it back into the midfield.
Thomas now. Good visualization.
And Zaha now comes down the wing, and he can't quite get past Walker, but he is out for a corner. Can Pepe swing this in? Can something come from a corner? I don't think we've actually scored from a corner yet this season. We've now got a chance. But City also now have the chance to counter us. Can we win the ball back before they break? No, but they slow down and allow everyone to get back into position.
Jamie Vardy now. Ronaldo Silva. Can they get themselves in front here?
Now we've got a chance to counter them.
Now will they be able to play it in behind the defence?
Nice little bit of play. Can we get a goal before half time? Here's a chance for Aubameyang, and he's not shooting. I know he's out of form, but I think we're going to need to have a word with him, see if we can get him back in confidence. If not, we may need to sign someone in on loan in January or buy it, just to give him that bit of competition that he needs. Obviously not that lucky that's gone, he hasn't really got that.
Pure ball control.
If we can see this at the half time.
Aubameyang. Thomas.
Can we nick a goal just before the end? No, but they've now got a chance to counter us. Ball should just be seen out, and the ref does blow for half time. And as you can see there, it's just a game of 0 chances. I feel like this could be a 1-0 win if someone does get the goal.
And now the second half is underway. De Vrij.
Slow bit of play as the half starts off.
And now De Vrij.
It's a nice bit of possession play, but it's in our own half, so it's meaningful. Have we got a chance here for João Felix? Can he shoot? He can't. He gets well defended, and now City obviously have another chance against us. I genuinely do feel like whoever gets the first goal will win this game, as the other team will obviously try and break. But we now got a chance here with Zaha. A chance for Aubameyang, João Felix, back to Aubameyang. Can we break through? We can't. City seem to be doing everything right defensively. We're struggling in the attack. A great bit of defending there by Bellerin. Can he get rid? Leno kicks out for a throw-in. They make a change. They bring on Rodrigo for Fernandinho. Maybe we should look to make some changes. We let them have this attack. Are we going to defend it well? That's a good block there by Tierney. 15 minutes left. Anyone who scores now will probably be taking home the 3 points. Can we now counter them from their corner? See Zaha out wide, but the boys can't see it. They just seem to be passing it around too much. I think they're too scared to lose, and it's stopping them going for the win. Obviously with 5 minutes remaining, this is not the time you want to be conceding. I think neither team wants to concede. We've got one last chance in us, and there's João Felix in there, he brings it in. That's at 88th minute. Obviously United did it to us against the last game, so we did drop 2 points, but we could have just saved ourselves 2 points here. This would be a huge win over Manchester City, as they did just overtake us. But they do have one last chance. Can we see it out? And we can. This is a vital 1-0 win if we were going to keep space between us, between the top four, and also keep on Spurs' tails. I'd like to see whether they got their result, and they didn't. It looks there, as you can see. Spurs still on 21 points, so it looks like Spurs lost as well. So we do have a very vital game there against Liverpool. Obviously they're in 6th. If they beat us, they pretty much go level on points with us. And if we can beat Liverpool, we could go joint top with Spurs. This is a vital game. Our next game is a must-win game now. I'd like to see who Spurs did lose to, if it's going to show. And they lost to Chelsea, so their first real tough game of the season. And they've obviously stumbled straight away. So what we'll do, we'll jump ahead all the way over to this Liverpool game. Now I think we might need to go for more of a defensive option. Obviously we did just beat City, however Liverpool's attack, I doubt they're going to be as careless as they was in the Community Shield. Maybe we should look to bring in maybe El Neni for Ceballos, just to bring in that little bit of defensive awareness. And I think that is what we'll do. Obviously we'll keep Ceballos on the bench if it's needed. Also I might look to bring back Torreira, as obviously we don't really have the squad depth. And then his development is complete. I can't remember what we set for him to do. Oh, it's just for him to be balanced. But let's just get straight into this. Obviously this is a must-win game. If we are to keep the gap between us and Liverpool, and keep the gap between us and Spurs, or break the gap, should I say. They've obviously gone with their first line of Van Dijk. I'm not sure if they sold him or whether he's injured, or is that them playing? It looks like they're playing Virgil in midfield, or that might just be a mess up. Obviously you would have thought Fabinho would be the midfielder, not Virgil, but they've got their best possible lineup out. Joe Gomez, very good young defender. Maybe he could be one that we could look at long term. I can imagine that he would be very good in a couple of years. But being the home team, I would love a win here. Obviously we did just beat City, and we have now got a chance. It just gets forced out wide by Robertson. Obviously over the wrong side of the pitch, but he's done his job either way. 10 minutes in, if we do concede an early goal against Liverpool, I feel like they'll just run riot, as obviously we'll have to go attacking to try and match them. So if anything, we need to get the first goal. Yeah, I feel it's a nice bit of play to Aubameyang. Can he find a pass? No one making many runs. Yeah, gets the ball back to Aubameyang. Has he got a chance? Can he shoot? And he can't. He's just failing to pull the trigger at the moment. As I said, he's done it against United. He's been struggling. I doubt he scored within his last 5 games. I'm not even sure if he scored this season. Obviously, fair enough, the team's playing well, so I don't really want to drop him. But you're meant to be our main goal scorer, and when you're not scoring, you're not performing. I know he's top of the assist charts, but he should be top of the goal scoring charts. Can he find the ball? They just lose out. Liverpool seem to just be happy to sit back and just then counter us. This is obviously their game plan. It's a very good game plan. They'll probably tear us apart if they do get that one chance. First attack, but we see it out. Now can we play them at their own game? Obviously we do have a very fast attack. Oh, and then Partey just loses out on the ball. We're obviously very good defensively at the moment, but maybe we do need to bring Ceballos in at half time to see if we can create a chance. And this is a chance here, and there's first chance of the game, goes to Mane and he takes it. This is going to be a tough game for us to come back and win now. I think we are going to have to. It just showed there that we've had all the possession, but we've just created no chances. I think I'm also just going to have to take off Aubameyang. If you're not performing, you're not going to play. That's as much as I can say. Nketiah obviously got the double against Antwerp, so he's in goal scoring form. I know he's very young, but if Aubameyang's old and he's not scoring, there's no reason that I can't give the youngsters a chance.
A chance to whip it in and take it away.
I feel like when it gets to the 60th or 70th minute, we will have to go attacking just to try and force it to them. Obviously we don't want to leave ourselves too open.
Joao Felix. Nketiah. And on to Felix.
We've got a chance here.
And still danger here.
And we just mess it up. That's our first shot of the game. It was Ceballos.
A textbook interception.
But he should have been putting that away. If you get put through 1-on-1, I know Alisson's a very good goalkeeper, but in such a tight game where one chance is going to make all the difference, you've got to take it.
Just looking for the right moment for that final pass.
Because obviously they're now going for their second. They've got a good chance here.
Here's Firmino. And Mohamed Salah.
We seem to be holding strong in that line, but all it takes is one pass. Zaha now picks up the ball.
Not much time to make up his mind. Dani Ceballos. Nketiah.
Can we create one more chance before the end of this game?
It's with Roberto Firmino. In behind for him to chase.
We're just going to have to go for it now. I lost to Liverpool, was the last result that we wanted. And as soon as we do that, Salah scores, let him on his left, and he will.
Well, it's become second nature, putting the ball in the net for this lad.
And it's just, I think that's game over. I can't see us getting back into this with 10 minutes to go.
And 5 minutes to go. Thomas.
It looks like our unbeaten season will be coming to an end,
Joao Felix. Dani Ceballos.
as we just weren't good enough to beat Liverpool.
How can he take them on and beat them? The final whistle and the Gunners go down.
Sorry guys, just had to cut there, but as you're aware, as it says right there, Liverpool's 2-0 win ends Arsenal's unbeaten run, which is very unfortunate. I'd like to go see what sort of effects that does have on the Premier League table. I think Liverpool will be just behind us on goal difference now. And Spurs, if they did win, they'd have extended their lead, and there we are back in fourth. Spurs didn't play their game. But United up to second, still unbeaten. But it is still very close, as you can see there. It's from 9th to 2nd. It's literally only 4 points, so it is very tight. It's going to be a very long and hard season in order to get this top 4 finish. Now we'll have a quick look to see what's coming up in the next few weeks. We do have a game away to Nice. We've got West Brom, which we should be winning, then 2 games against Sheffield United. I think all 4 of those will be in the next episode, and we seem to have a very good run of games until we play Spurs at the end of November. So I think we'll leave it for there today. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.